You all told me that your biggest challenges in the search for remote jobs are that you don't know how to start and you don't think that you have the experience you need. Well, I'm addressing both of those concerns today with these work from home jobs from Allstate and other insurance companies that will train you. And these are not all claims and customer service jobs. We'll go in order of salary from lowest to highest. So watch the entire video to get all the info. Let's get started. Kicking off our list of companies that will train you to do their remote jobs, we've got Mercury Insurance, and they have a claims representative role that they're hiring for right now. It is 100% remote. It's available across the United States. They have a training class that starts on April 6th, runs for 8 weeks, and of course, that is 100% paid training. I did a video right before this one where I featured other companies that have upcoming training classes. So after you watch this video, make sure you check that one out too. That'll give you more options for jobs that you can apply for today and actually start working next month. I will link it in the comments or in the description box, possibly in the video, probably all three. Now, Mercury is going to pay you based on where you live. You can see that pay schedule highlighted here. And what you'll be doing in this role is verifying and explaining policy coverage to your policyholders. You'll be making sure that they understand the claims process as well as the limitations of their policies. This is a very entry level position. You really don't have to bring too much to the table here. Again, Mercury is going to provide you with a comprehensive training program. Afterwards, they just want to make sure that you understand the policies, procedures, and best practices of the company. They just want you to come with a willingness to learn as well as a dedicated workspace that will be distraction free. That tells me that Mercury is probably providing you with a laptop and possibly some other home office equipment as well. Now, of course, you'll be getting a full benefits package in this role. And it says that your annualized salary comes out to about 56,700 per year. Again, that depends on where in the country you're based, but this also tells me that there are probably some bonuses and incentives that will be available to you as well. Our next remote job opportunity is with United Health Group's Optum line of business. They are hiring for a customer service representative. This position is remote nationally, so you can telecommute from anywhere within the United States. This job has full benefits and you'll be working full time. UHG is going to provide you with several weeks of paid training. Now, what you'll be doing in this role is answering calls from healthcare providers and helping them with things like benefits and eligibility, billing and payments, authorizations, and explanations of benefits. Again, just like our first position, you really don't need to bring too much to the table here. You need to understand Windows PC applications and have experience navigating through those. You need to, of course, show up ready for that training and ready to learn this job. And then they're just looking for you to provide high speed internet and a dedicated work area. So, again, your office equipment will be provided by United Health Group. They are paying up to $28.80 per hour for this role. And remember, we are going in salary order. So, the pay is just going to get better and better as we go. Let's move on to our next remote job opportunity. Now let's get into our Allstate remote jobs. This one and the next two are with Allstate, starting with the licensed inside sales representative. This job is 100% remote across the United States with a few exceptions that we'll talk about in just a minute. Now, I know some of you are thinking sales. Boo, tomato, tomato. Nobody wants to do sales. And believe me, I am right there with you. But Allstate wants us sales naysayers to know that there is absolutely no cold calling in this position. What you'll be doing is speaking with people who are actively shopping for insurance anyway. So you'll be talking to them via inbound and outbound calls, chat, text, and more. You'll be using your insurance expertise, which Allstate will make sure you receive via their training program To identify customer insurance needs, you'll be talking to them about any insurance coverage gaps that they have, and you'll suggest Allstate products in order to cover those gaps. Now, Allstate says that you can realistically target $74,000 per year as your salary. That's going to include base pay plus uncapped incentives. You will need a license for this role, but Allstate will support you with that too. So from day one, you are going to get a full benefits package, including your healthcare coverage. That's also going to include paid training, again, your licensing support. So Allstate is going to give you your study materials, the training, reimbursement from when you sit for your exam, and any other assistance that you need to obtain your license. They're also going to cover your internet costs via a monthly internet stipend, as well as provide your home office equipment setup. Now, that location requirement, if you live in Puerto Rico, California, New York, Alaska, Hawaii, or Washington State, then you will not be eligible to apply for this position at this time. As promised, these are not all claims and customer service roles, and these are our highest paying roles. The next two that we're going to talk about today. Allstate is also looking for a processing support consultant to work fully home based anywhere within the United States. And what you'll be doing is processing and verifying data. You'll be preparing management and operational supports. You'll help the team leader with special initiatives and projects, as well as coordinating filing schedules and helping with filing preparation activities. Now, Allstate is going to train you in this role. They use a software called Surf. If you don't know it, they're going to train you on it. They are going to train you to work with data. They ask that you come prepared with curiosity and willingness to also learn regulatory and filing processes. So, this, like all the other jobs we're talking about today, is a kicking off point to an entirely new skill set and an entirely new career. Keep in mind, you get in on the ground floor of these companies, and in this case, it's not even really the ground. And you can work your way up within Allstate or move on to another insurance company for even higher pay. These jobs that we're talking about today give you the opportunity to do that. Now, in addition to training you to do this job, Allstate is going to pay you up to $80,000 in order to do it. And of course, that includes your full benefits package as well. It's also going to include your equipment being provided. You know, this job is for you if you like problem solving, if you're detail oriented, if you don't mind working with data and you want to learn more about data and you want to learn about the inner workings of the insurance industry. Before we talk about today's highest paying job, go ahead and drop down into the community group chat, otherwise known as the comment section, and type ready if you are ready to get hired at one of these jobs. On to Allstate's Impact and Corporate Giving Coordinator. If you are interested in corporate giving and corporate philanthropy, this is going to be for you. Of course, this is 100% remote, and this one is all across the United States. What you'll be doing in this position is working with the impact and engagement and corporate giving team, the foundation and social impact team, to support employee and agent involvement within communities. And you're also going to help Allstate to advance partnerships that achieve social impact. So again, all about corporate philanthropy. This role is going to focus on routine coordination, organization and processing support, helping program leads to deliver engagement opportunities and grants and partnerships efficiently. All right, so we're just going to pick out some of the key things that includes. Of course, come over here to Allstate's career page and read this job description in depth if you are interested in applying. So you're going to be providing administrative and coordination support for all state employee and agent engagement programs. You will be providing that same support for corporate giving initiatives. And again, that includes grants and partnerships. You'll be helping with basic grant processing tasks. You will be coordinating logistics for meetings and events. You'll do some scheduling. You'll help create meeting agendas and other documents. And you'll also support document email inbox management along with many other tasks that you'll be doing and that Allstate will be training you for. So Allstate, amongst other things, wants you to be willing to learn AI enabled tools to support what they'll be doing. You'll be learning about grants management tools or CRMs. If you already have that experience, let them know. But if not, they're going to train you for it. Now, I do want to point out that you do need to be willing to do a little bit of travel in support of this role as well. Now, while you're helping Allstate with their corporate philanthropy, you'll be helping yourself to a full benefits package and up to $92,000 per year. We are going to finish up our list today with a couple of honorable mentions. And I'm calling them that because, yes, they are in the insurance industry and they will train you to do their remote jobs. However, there are some heavy location restrictions. And the reason for that is that these are hybrid jobs. Either the training programs are hybrid, where you'll have to go into an office, or the entire job is a hybrid. So let's start with the Hartford. Now, they will train you to be a small business underwriter. And for these roles, you'll need to live in Utah, Wyoming, Nevada, California, Montana, Colorado, New Mexico, Idaho, or Oregon. Let's take a quick look at one of these job descriptions. So we won't look at everything. I do just want to point out the main things to you. Again, 14 weeks of hybrid training. That's going to kick off in June. And the Hartford is going to pay you up to $80,000 for this role. Okay, moving on over to Progressive. You can train to either be a claims adjuster or a medical representative, and you will need to live within a certain distance of each of the locations that are listed here. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of these. So this is going to be a fully hybrid role. You'll be working in office 2 days, and then you'll be working from home the other 3 days for a period of 12 months. Now, again, you do need to reside within 30 miles of the location that is listed on the job descriptions, and Progressive is going to pay you up to $27.64 per hour for this trainee role. So, what do you think about today's companies that will train you to do their remote jobs? I will be looking for those readies in the comments. Also, let me know if you are facing some challenges that were not addressed by the poll that I showed you at the beginning of the video. And speaking of the beginning of the video, you'll recall that the first job we covered today has a training class that begins in April. Take a look at the video that's being suggested to you now so you can get even more of those remote jobs that will begin next month. Now, you know I can't wait to do this with you in the next video. And until then, I hope you have the best day. Bye-bye.